We're Tim and Denise May. We've lived in Elkhorn for 24 years. We have 3 kids. Nolan is 24, Olivia is 23, and Tatum is going to be 21 here soon. We moved to Elkhorn as they were building Southern Lakes, and as we drove by, we noticed them building this church, and we kind of chuckled with one another and said, hey, God's building us a church, and he really was. So we started coming here very early when the church was new, and we have never left.
We were involved with the Sunday school program many years ago. There are a lot of kids who we see now grown up. It almost dates me a little bit to say that, but it's also just so wonderful to look out through the church and see how those kids have transformed into really good adults.
When we were doing Sunday school, there was about 15 to 20 kids in the hallway. Now you look down that hall and it's the whole hall and it's opened up, and just to see the growth in that, and then just the kids that are, learning right off the bat.
Years ago, my wife was part of the Awanas program when it was held at the middle school, and it's great to see this church grab that opportunity, and it's still growing to this day. We had a rough spot in our marriage. It was kind of scary in the sense that our marriage could be ending, and the Lord guided us to Pastor Ken, and eventually combined with his wife Dawn to meet with us. And with the help of those two, with the prayer team, with the elders, combined with everybody, that's part of this church, we were able to build a new, better foundation for our marriage and for our family, where we're in a much, much better place. Actually, to the point where we help with marriage enrichment classes here at the church, along with another couple.
Yeah, walking along other couples that are going through similar situations is very rewarding. It often keeps us sharp and continuing to keep our communication open, continue to keep our relationship with Jesus, sharp. I think that is what also the church really encourages us to do, and Pastor Ken is always talking about what's your next step. When we first started out, we struggled with communication, we struggled financially, we struggled with, how to raise the kids, which church to go to. We struggled with a lot of different things, and tithing was one of them. When we were struggling, we weren't giving very much, and when we started being obedient and, tithing correctly, the blessings just came, and now it's not an issue. And I think it's twofold. It's like what we want from our money, is really to glorify God. It's not to get a bunch of things. So with tithing and the initiative that's coming forth, it really seems like a no-brainer to get behind it and support it.
There is a certain level of comfort with where we are as a church right now. A couple of years ago, we paid off our mortgage. That feels great to anyone, whether it's your home, but if it's our church, and that is fantastic, and we celebrated that. And that's where I say, well, God doesn't necessarily want you to be comfortable. God wants you to keep moving forward. I think we both feel that this is a fantastic way to do it. But I think as long as you feel like this is your home and Jesus wants you to be here, it's going to be a rewarding experience.
The world is getting bold out there, and we just need to be bolder. And I just think any contribution above and beyond, God's going to expand it for His glory. I'm just excited to have a place for families to come.
There's going to be a lot of opportunities for the community to come here and see and feel what Southern Lakes Church is all about.
Yeah, a safe place to learn the truth.